Hey guys, it is Jonah and I am back with another video. Today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts with you guys on the results show from tonight. Man, if in case you guys didn't already know, with the new format, you had one person from each coach was guaranteed at least one person in the finale, and then you had an instant save. And they were voting on all the five of them got to sing, and then the winner of the instant save based on America's votes got to advance for the fifth and final spot. And I was watching the results show. First of all, they had Micah and Megan first. I picked Micah personally. I thought he was slightly better than Megan, so I wasn't upset that Micah moved on. I liked him a little bit more. And then they went on to Thunderstorm and Allegra. I also picked Thunderstorm slightly over Allegra. I think Thunderstorm is going to win the whole show, but I thought Allegra should also be in the finale. And then you have Cam West and Zan. Cam West I picked over Zan. So far everything's good. And then you get into the final one, Tanisha and Todd and Joanna. Me personally, I slightly liked Todd a little better. And I was glad that he moved on. So the four finalists already before the five even sing, I like what America did. I liked how America picked the four. I think that was the right four people based on talent-wise, just based with the new format. If I was just basing this off of overall, I would not like it. But since they were picking one from each team, I agree with the decisions that America picks. So then you have Megan, Allegra, Zan, Joanna, and Tanisha left in the instant save. And I like how they allowed all five people to sing, because instead of there only being three, because it makes it a more fair chance that one of the five who didn't make the top four get to make the finale if all five get to sing instead of only the fifth, sixth, and seventh place votes. But yeah, so you have Megan Danielle went first. She sang Simple Man. She killed it. I liked it better than her performance last night. It was very nice, powerful at times, great tone. It was really good. Kelly was doing you better sing thing. I mean, it was all around just crazy. And then Allegra goes, and Allegra just blows her performance out of the water. And then she sang "In My Blood" by Shawn Mendes. I thought that was a very risky song choice because you don't normally hear her sing a song like that. But she again just continues to sing songs that you don't think she would normally sing, and then she just kills them. And she absolutely floored me when I was just stunned when I was watching her. And in my mind, after I heard her sing without even hearing the other three, I said to myself, I think Allegra just won the instant save. And then you had Zan perform. She sang "Always Remember Us This Way" from A Star Is Born. That was a really, really solid performance. I really liked it. But the problem with her is that she doesn't seem to be she's not as popular as the other contestants. So even though she killed it and had a really good performance, it wasn't going to be enough to get her through at the time, and I don't think there was anything she could have done to advance into the finale, sadly, based on like America's voting patterns for this season and all that stuff. And then you had Joanna. She sung "Unaware." I absolutely love that song choice. In my opinion, she should have sang that in her top 9 performance instead of what she sang. Instead of "Lean on Me," I liked her version of "Unaware" better. But it still wasn't going to be enough to win the instant save. And then Tanisha sings a song. I forgot what song she sang, but it had the la 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 dee dee part where then you go to the really, really high falsetto, high note part twice, which absolutely floored everyone watching. And after that, in my mind, I knew it was between Allegra and Tanisha. It was just going to be a matter of who America liked more. And in my mind, I was already kind of feeling like America was going to vote Tanisha through, even though Allegra had the better performance. Tanisha had the most recent good performance out of the 5 because she sung last, and everyone just loves that high note. But in my opinion, like, I'm upset because Allegra didn't make it through, and she had the best performance, in my opinion, by far out of the 5. She absolutely floors me every single time, and I don't understand why she didn't get more votes than Tanisha. All Tanisha had in that performance were the high notes, which, don't get me wrong, she's a good vocalist and she's versatile, but Allegra is better, and I feel like she's had better performances of late, and she kills it every single time. And if they were back to the old format where one person from each coach didn't matter, like that didn't matter at all, we would have seen different results. I think, in my opinion, we would have seen Todd, Micah, Allegra, and Thunderstorm in the final four, and then we would have had a different instant save. But I don't know why The Voice decided to go with this format. I guess they really think that it's more fair to each coach, that each coach has a contestant left. But once you reach the live shows, it doesn't seem fair to me to let each coach have somebody in the finale, because the coach spends all their time picking the artists in the auditions, picking the battles, stealing the battles, saving in the battles, and stealing in the knockouts, and picking the winners of the knockouts up so they can let America vote. It shouldn't matter what the coaches at this point in the competition. It shouldn't matter if a coach has anybody left or not. Like, I don't know, like, personally, like Adam Levine, he had many seasons where he didn't have anybody in the finale. Other coaches had the same thing. Like, I don't understand the big deal about switching formats, because in my opinion, like, I don't understand why they thought they needed to do that, because I've liked the other formats. It shouldn't be about coaches at this point in the competition. Like, I get, like, the winning coach is a big part of it, but it shouldn't matter. It should be the top 4 people votes wise, which would have been Thunderstorm, Allegra, Micah, and Todd. Like, and I personally, like, that's a fact in my opinion. Like, I don't feel like Cam West would have gotten as many votes as Allegra, and I just feel like Allegra got seriously robbed. And nothing against Tanisha. I think she's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I just think Allegra was 5 times better than her in the instant save, and that she should have been awarded with the win. And I'm really shocked that America picked Tanisha over Allegra. And it goes to show you, in my opinion, that a lot of people are just in it for the high notes, because really, I think that was an average performance. For that, in my opinion, like, from her wise, that was her worst performance this season. And it was saved by the high note part, and that's all voters remembered was Tanisha singing the high notes in that song, and the fact that she went last helped her chances a lot. And I feel like if you reverse the order and had Tanisha go first, and you had Allegra sing 4th to last or 2nd to last, it would have been a different story with Allegra moving on, because she would have been the more recent flooring performance. And it just sucks that that her journey has to come to an end because of the way production wanted the format this season, and the fact that America was only in it for the high notes and not the best overall performance in the instant save, because America missed the mark on the instant save. And they have 2 weeks in a row, in my opinion. Last week they should have picked Michael over Joanna, and they should have picked Allegra over Tanisha here. And the main issue I have is I couldn't even vote last week. I was busy. This week I was busy. I had a Zoom meeting with my church tonight. That was from 7 to 8. And so by the time I finished it, the results were already over, and I didn't get to vote in the instant save for the person I wanted to vote for, which kind of bums me out. And I really, really just don't understand what America's doing. Like, I really think that Allegra should have moved on. And I feel like even with the new format, Megan Danielle may have had a better shot of moving on with the old format. Even I feel like Megan killed it too. Like, in my opinion, I think Allegra and Megan were both better than Tanisha, and I don't understand what fans are doing. Like, I don't understand. Like, it may have been a combination of the high note, her singing last, and her being on Team Blake all helped her move on. But I don't agree with the decision, and I just feel like Allegra got seriously robbed. And if you're watching this, Allegra, don't let this get you down. I'm not sure what happened, if it was the new format or whatever, just the placing of who sung in the instant save where. But you are a great vocalist, a great artist. You are insanely talented for your age, and you're going to be a star in the industry. I can't wait to see what you do in the future. You're gonna be a star. I just know it. And I'm really sorry that your journey had to come to an end tonight. And I can't wait to see what you do in the future. And yeah, guys, so the finale is going to consist of Thunderstorm, Micah, Cam West, Todd, and Tanisha. And before I even hear anybody for next week, I feel like right now it's a three-man race. It's between Thunderstorm, Todd, and Micah. I think those three are above the other two right now. And I feel like Cam West and Tanisha are going to have more to prove going into the finale. And I'm just upset about it, about the way how the result show ended tonight. And I'm kind of confused on. I'm not like the four that I picked. I'm not like upset about that, but I thought I would get at least one wrong because you feel like a girl would at least make the top four and not have to like literally like the four guys all moved on. Then you had every single girl in the instant save, which I find kind of interesting. It seemed interesting to me that all four of the guys moved on based on popular votes. I'm not sure why that is because in my opinion, I feel like Megan could have beat Micah out. Allegra could have beat Thunderstorm out. In my opinion, they had equally great performances. And I'm obviously Thunderstorm is he's the front runner for me. But like, and I'm not sure what happened with the voting processes too, because like, I don't know. This season. I'm happy that they kept the season going, but like, I don't like the format of the voting processes this season. And I'm kind of bummed that we don't have iTunes Studio versions this year because that's where I like to buy a lot of the voice music, and I'm not going to get to this year because they decided to continue to the show from home and they can't do studio versions from their houses, which sucks. But at least we have a show, and that is the positive of all this, that we do get to have a voice season still, and that they decide to postpone it indefinitely or cancel the season altogether. I'm glad that they came up with the mindset that the show must go on, like American Idol did, and kept this going. And it's going to be really interesting to see who comes up on top next week. I feel like everyone's going to assume Thunderstorm's going to, but then you have Todd, who's the country Blake person who always gets a lot of votes. So, in my opinion, the person I want to win the finale is Thunderstorm, but the person I think is going to win is going to be Todd before I even hear anybody. And instead, it's going to be really interesting. I'm sorry, Allegra, Megan, Zan, and Joanna that had to end tonight, but there can only be one winner. But I hope that your loss here doesn't get you guys down and that you guys will continue pursuing your dreams because you are all great vocalists, great artists, great people. And I'm sorry that had to end tonight. Don't let this keep you guys away from pursuing your dreams, please. Yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be back with more later this week with another American Idol power ranking video before the finale of both of these shows. I'm sad that both of these shows are coming to an end for the season, but it had to at some point. It sucks, but I just can't wait for the finale to both these shows on Sunday and Monday. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be back with more later. Thank you, guys.